life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living. That is to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. To remain stable is to refrain from trying to separate yourself from a pain. Because you know that you cannot run away from fear is fear. Fighting pain is pain. Trying to be brave is being scared. If the mind is in pain, the mind is pain. The thinker has no other form than his thought. There is no escape. One is a great deal less anxious. If one feels perfectly free to be anxious, then the same may be said of guilt. And people get all fouled up because they want the world to have meaning as if it were words. As if you had meaning. As if you were a mere word. As if you were something that could be looked up in a dictionary. You are meaning. How is it possible that a being with such sensitive jewels as the eyes, such enchanted musical instruments as the ears, and such fabulous arabesque of nerves as the brain can experience itself anything less than a god? A priest once quoted to me the Roman saying that religion is dead when the priests laugh at each other across the altar. I always laugh at the altar. Be it Christian, Hindu, or Buddhist, because real religion is the transformation of anxiety into laughter. The world is filled with love play, from animal lust to sublime compassion. To put it still more plainly, the desire for security, the feeling of insecurity are the same thing. To hold your breath is to lose your breath. A society based on the quest for security is nothing but a breath retention contest in which everyone is as taut as a drum and as purple as a beat. We do not come into this world. We come out of it as leaves from a tree. As the ocean waves, the universe peoples. Every individual is an expression of the whole realm of nature. A unique action of the total universe. If you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you'll spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living. That is to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. To remain stable is to refrain from trying to separate yourself from the pain, because you know you cannot run away from fear is fear. Fighting pain is pain. Trying to be brave is being scared. If the mind is in pain, the mind is pain. The thinker has no other form than his thought. There is no escape. One is a great deal less anxious if one feels perfectly free to be anxious, and the same may be said of guilt.
above all worlds.
Just show me, man. Just
You
go
don't know.
through that.
I'm not telling you the verse. I'm
And
telling
then
you that that's what the verse says.
yeah, you know that I would agree to an extent, right?
Allah's chosen people above all worlds. I know it by heart. I just don't know the number of the verse, but I know that there's 3 of them.
Yeah, but show the verse. Like if you're saying a claim to provide.
You're the one claiming perfect preservation with oral transmission. You tell me what the fucking verse is. Test me. I'm telling you what the verse says.
You think I'll just like?
I'm not educating you guys. No, I don't care. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. But as far as I know, since you're not going to check it, that's what he says. Because I know what he says.
No, because
I can show verification.
You know, you could twist meanings. You know, that's something you do a lot. So I just want to make sure you're saying the truth.
Does it not say? All right. Now.
Why are you mad about it, huh?
Because listen, you keep on trying to be irrelevant.
And you know what you do with words of Allah. You just gonna throw them in the garbage because they don't have no meaning. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, can you please show me in the Quran where it states that Beni Israel is Allah's chosen people above all worlds? Please give me and list to me the verses that have this statement. Thank you. It's the Surah. Only in Islam. Only in Islam.
What the fuck?
Yeah, these are true.
Dude,
We call them
247.
It's true.
O children of Israel, remember my favor upon you, that I preferred you over all. This is again in chapter.
You said what?
122.
Preferred you over all worlds, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree with this. What's wrong?
Oh, children of Israel, remember, because I'm gonna paint it.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna paint it tomorrow. I want to paint a little bit of it tonight.
No worries, man. Do whatever you want. If you want to dance naked tonight, do it, man. I'm just saying, if you understand.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna finish it.
Okay, so now that he's calming down, so I'm gonna just say this, right? Islam, in the Quran, it doesn't refute the historical claim that yes, the Israelites were at one point the chosen people. God, meaning they were leading in the faith, right? And God saw them as leading in the faith monotheism, which, you know, prophets came from them. It's we acknowledge this. There's no anger or whatever whatsoever about it. What's the precision? The Quran does refute the understanding that it is eternal, unconditional, in the sense that they are superior, that this is like nationalism. No, the Quran doesn't say this. Actually, the Prophet, peace be upon him, explained it pretty well in his last sermon. He said, there is no superiority over an Arab over a non-Arab, or a non-Arab over an Arab, nor a white, nor, there's literally no race, no tribalism under Islam. It's just faith-based and it's action-based, meaning the one who is closest to God is the one who is doing the most faithful actions. That's it, man. It's pretty simple, it's universal, there's no supremacy behind this. Anyway.
Hey, I got a question for you. Is Islam a philosophy, or is it literal, or is it both? Thank you, Amin.
I would say, yeah, it's kind of like a philosophy. And what do you mean by literal?
Meaning, is there like a teaching within the story?
What?
It's called education, knowledge, and understanding, or teaching. I'm just wondering, is it historical fact or is it a philosophy on how to live your life?
Yeah, it's both actually. It's both. So whatever is written in the Quran, we believe this happened historically. This is historical. So if God recounts, for example, something of the future, a revelation like there is a day of judgment, this is true. True information. It's not a lie.
It's not opinion, it's a fact.
Yeah, if you recall something of the past, it's true, 100%. Plus, it's a philosophy in the sense that it's a way of life. You need to do certain things in order to achieve paradise.
Is this your opinion or are you telling us facts?
No, this is a fact. Every Muslim understand that there were prophets who came and they delivered a message and history happened. The word of God is not a lie in any way, shape, or form.
Do you know how Muhammad died? Did he die of cancer? And is cancer a concept, or is cancer a fact, or is cancer an opinion?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. So, I just want to say this, right? I don't see the relevancy of your claim or what are you getting at? You're asking.
Well, my point is, a lot of people like to say things are facts, but the truth is they're just opinions. And I don't know how people can think opinions are facts. Are you delusional?
You know, music. Actually, let me refute you in the right perspective. The Quran does say, and God says, that He's talking to the Prophet. He says, "You will die, and they will die." Muhammad is a messenger of God, and messengers of God have passed away before you. This is from the Quran. So you're not removing any meaning or any relevancy from his message, from what he had to convey to humanity. So this point is irrelevant.
I'm sorry, but what did he convey to humanity that was so great, that was more than just opinion and was actually fact?
Finish. I'm going to listen to you. Just let me finish. There's a verse in the Quran that says, "Do not say to the people who died in the cause of God that they are dead. Indeed, they are alive, but you do not perceive it." So me as a Muslim, I can't even say that Muhammad is dead, in the sense that he is, he's gone. He's going to be not a word remembered in the eternal will of God. This is not true. We don't have this understanding as Muslims.
What understanding? I'm so confused. What's your point? And what are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is pretty simple. You are real, ideas are real. There's a destination to achieve, paradise. It's true. So
it's like a manifest on a ticket, like you bought a plane ticket to go to paradise?
What is this kind of, you're talking like a joke, to be honest, like that.
No, I mean, you sound delusional to me. Everything you say is a fact. You can't even accept that your own facts or opinions. You're a schmuck.
It's not a simple belief.
Hi, Monica!
This is the result of intense.
What, like intense book reading or something? It sounds to me like you're just making a bunch of shit up.
Okay, and pondering. So every person has its own conclusions, right? So you're entitled to have your own conclusions. If you don't believe you're real, if you don't believe the world around you is real, if you don't believe information around you is real, well, that's on you, bro. I don't believe this. I believe the world is full of meaning. It's inherently meaningful. There's a purpose to everything.
And you mean to tell me that our lives only have meaning because of Muhammad? And Muhammad gave us the truth and a destination to go to get to Nirvana, to get to paradise, where all the virgins are?
You're making some good points, Mina.
Yeah. Now he's projecting whatever
It's not called projection. It's called consideration for the facts. The facts are that your opinions are not facts, and that you are delusional and telling us all kinds of nonsense and just made up shit. It's all just bullshit. What you're saying. It's all just fucking bullshit, man. Get out from underneath yourself. You think your book is so great? The glorious Quran is written in a desert by barely. It's like a kindergartner wrote it. I mean, grow up. Your opinions are just opinions. They're not facts, man. You're on a social audio chat app using your fucking cell phone on a Saturday night. Grow up, young man.
Once your fruit are going to produce something that's civilizational birthing, come back to me.
Civilizational birthing? What are you, from outer space? Is this some kind of fucking spaceship we're in or something? What the fuck are you talking about? You're delusional, man. Go to your paradise now with the virgins.
What a fool that makes you.
Fool, you're projecting. I mean, you're just projecting.
Yeah, whatever.
All the verses in the chat, since you guys can't remember poetries.
Listen, if the glorious Quran was so fucking great, you'd be reading it to us right now instead of just talking to us about your fucking delusional opinions, man. Go read something. If it's so fucking glorious, at least read it to us once in a while instead of just telling us how great it is.
Whatever. Do you have anything of substance to say?
What is the punishment for a woman for adultery? Is it the 100 lashes that we see in the Quran, or is it death, which we see in the Hadith?
Maybe it's just a metaphor for like a spiritual death or something, ego death. I don't know. Is there metaphors? I mean, in Islam.
Okay, so let me just point to something, right? So first of all, okay, well, let me just.
I gotta drop music there. He's overstimulating. So I gotta just go down for a second.
Alright, let me just repeat. I'm sorry, I'll try.
No, go ahead, man. Just say your question, man.
Yes, sir. I'll be more direct. So, what is the punishment for adultery for the woman? Is it 100 lashes, like the Quran tells us, or is it death, which we read in the sayings?
Okay, so first let's just establish something. So the idea is this, right? There is consequences to actions. Let's establish this, right? So if someone comes and he wants to do something, right? Yeah, that's
a good enough answer. That's perfect.
Consequences to actions. All right.
I didn't finish.
That's a perfect answer.
Okay, so do you want to just preach right now? Just preach, man. God.
There's only two options. It's not a difficult thing. It's a 100 spanky or it's death. Which one do you hold to, brother?
Okay, so the idea is this, right? Islam didn't invent the lashing system or any other systems. The idea is if you do something wrong, there needs to be consequences. Now, the way these consequences will happen or be judged upon, this is the job of jurists, right? So jurists will have to interpret the. If you want to live in a society where degeneracy is accepted, that's on you. Well, first of all, let's establish something. We're all sinners. This is a fact. We don't even deserve to live if it's not by the mercy of God. So the whole point is to see the world through this lens. If you want to be someone who's just like a Mr. Punisher, it doesn't work. You cannot take, you can think you're God and try to punish everyone else. The idea is if there is something that happens, you could report it. You cannot punish someone. You can report it. but then it's gonna have to pass through a court. And in the court, they're gonna interpret the system and they're gonna apply. Whatever punishment, whatever is the punishment, whether he's gonna waste 10 years, 25 years of his life in a freaking prison like a slave, or he's gonna receive lashes, whatever is the decision, this is up to the wise men, the people who have dedicated their lives.
According to the madhab, according to which school of jurisprudence do you hold? Typically, it's going to be Hanafi, which is the majority madhab, our school of jurisprudence, and we can read precisely what the punishment is there under a perfect Islamic society. What the punishment for adultery would be for a woman, and it's different. It's different from what we read in the Quran. The Quran. And we see within the Quran, we see 100 lashes. And within the madhabs, we see death penalty. It's unanimous across all schools of jurisprudence. And I ask you, what is your view on the punishment? Well, how should a woman be punished? According to the schools of jurisprudence.
Yeah, so the point is this, right? So first of all, for the punishment that you're mentioning, there needs to be 4 eyewitnesses first and foremost. If there is no 4 eyewitnesses, this case is dismissed, right? Then there's multiple things to go through. It needs to go through a court system. There's decisions to be made. There are, as I'm talking to you right now, Sharia states they apply 100% the Quran and the Sunnah, and they're going to interpret that in a certain way, right? And they're literally doing the law right now, and there's no lashes involved. So what are you even trying to say right now? What's the point? Are you trying to, no. Actually, here's my question. Are you trying to say for bad actions there must not be punishments? Is this what you're trying to say right now? I don't understand.
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just trying to ask a question to find out what your view is.
It's not Trump University. Scores of universities met with problems. The problem is you're talking about the university, and I know this is your central thesis, Ben, so I was waiting for you to chime in on the university side, but that's what it does. But fighting schools that have multi-billion-dollar endowments, what are you gonna do? It's like, how are you gonna take them down? Unless you do what Trump kind of did and stop them.
I'll bring this young boy.
Doing it, faking that watch. Did y'all scroll through this shit? This nigga tattoo. This nigga tattoo.
And kind of mushy, but whatever. Our bellies got filled up, Sandy. That's all that mattered, and the service was good.
Mhm.
They messed up with us by putting a price gratuity on us, and I told my sister, I said, let's go ahead, we'll pay a little bit more above that, because I would have already paid more than what they put on there. So we took care of them. It's a holiday. They got us in. They didn't have to. We could have walked next door to the next crab place, but being nice, being kind sometimes works out.
And then you went and did this,
That all the Muslim countries agree with you, actually. Even Western countries agree with you, right? And look how they operate. They're literally interpreting the Sharia, and they're doing what they must be doing. That's it, man. Like
Only in Islam.
So yes, any punishment, if you want to report it,
Only in
an
Islam.
Islamic court, and they're gonna do whatever it needs to interpret the situation and give punishment according to the evil action that was made, that was done. That's it. It's pretty simple. We agree.
Very simple. The person that sent me that stuff
It is.
on
I don't know where he's trying
that
to.
shit. Man, they be out there
down there searching, writing, keeping notes.
Response for
Yeah,
that.
they know, because they go to all the rooms.
Don't worry.
We're gonna say that honor killings do not go through the court. There's another type of killing that doesn't go through the court, where in the act, if a woman is being raped, she's allowed to kill her assaulted during the act. Once the act is over, you can't kill her.
That's not true.
But during the act, what do you mean?
What you just said is not true.
I guarantee it's 100% true.
If there is 4 witnesses, meaning 4 proofs that this was
No,
done,
I'm talking
the
about
judge will
during
tell
the
her,
act
do you
of
want to
rape.
kill him?
During the act of rape.
That's what's going to happen. It's a choice.
During the act of
And if she
rape,
decides to
a
forgive
woman
him, she
in
can.
Islam is allowed to kill her assailant. No court system. Honor killings. If
Self-defense. Yes.
so that's it. So we don't need Sharia.
No, but you don't understand what actually happens. It's like self-defense happen. And it can happen in the situation for sure. It's legitimate. But then once it's done,
Honor killing
you can't apply the law by your own hands once crime is done. You need to go and in an Islamic court and justice is gonna be made. That's it.
Khalif Amin, I'd just like to read something to you, brother. So this is the classical Islamic law on adultery. It's called zina. Zina of unmarried persons is 100 lashes, and it's agreed upon by all major madhabs. Zina of married persons, musab, which is stoning, raj, agreed upon by all major madhabs except the early Sunni, Mutazim, and some modern reform movements. Under the Hanafi school of madhab, which is the majority of Muslim, for unmarried people it's 100 lashes, exile for a year was considered recommended by some but not required. For married people under the Hanafi madhab, it's stoning to death, or what's called rajam, and the conditions for conviction are either 4 male eyewitnesses who saw the act explicitly, or a voluntary confession repeated multiple times, or pregnancy, but only if the woman has no possible lawful husband. Hanafis emphasize avoiding the had if any doubt exists. So it is true, there's 4 male eyewitnesses, which you were incorrect about, but it would be stoning to death, brother, under the Hanafi madhab.
I mean, hold your thoughts. I know you have good memory. Let me just ask Daniel a question.
Brother Kala,
Yeah.
Wait. So I want to finish my.
He didn't answer my question. You notice, eh? He's defying.
No.
don't interrupt Kala, Hana. Please, I ask politely. I'm the caliph in here. Consider me Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. I rule with a very harsh fist. Go ahead, Amin. Regale us with your Islamic knowledge.
Okay. All right. So hold on. I give
I give my tour to Kahala. Go ahead. I give my opportunity to speak to Kahala.
Yeah, fine. So a rape victim is not guilty of zina, illicit sex, because it was forced, right? They're allowed to fight back and escape by any means. Preserving life and dignity and bodily safety is recognized under Sharia as, but if you have to kill your attacker because you feel like you're gonna be killed, the ruling is there is no sin on her, no legal refutation is applied, right? And the same ruling goes for men. So we don't need Sharia court. We don't need Sharia court.
That's a lie.
No, don't worry. I mean, let me just ask Daniel.
If you're raping her, She's going to kill you. I'm just letting you know right now.
Okay, so
I'm warning you
I
guys
understand.
before you do this act, because I know this. You have to do this before you do it. You guys die.
I understand.
If you do rape a woman, they can kill you. So just realize that.
Yeah. Careful, Megatron. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Anyway.
No.
No, that's Daniel. Daniel, don't do
my
this.
last-
Never do this. Anyways, just
They go to hell. You guys don't go to hell for stuff like this. Okay?
Okay. So can I start?
Kalahan, go ahead, brother.
Alright. So then, Daniel, this is what we need to do. Click my photo and then swipe 2 times. You'll see information about a man, the British Foreign Minister named Lord Curzon. Just read it. If you want to read it out loud, that's better. If not, I can read it for you.
Would you please do that for me? I'm unable to see it.
No problem. So he says, we must put an end to anything which brings about any Islamic unity between the sons of the Muslims. This was right after the fall of the Ottoman Empire. So the reason why they say this is obviously, me knows and I know, and any Muslim knows that anything right will always have opposition. Okay, and that's just how it is. So anyone that opposes what the Muslims try to do, it's just the way it is. And I mean, I don't know if you've heard of the prophecy during the end times, all nations will actually be against the Muslims. So subhanAllah, it's all falling in line pretty nicely. And Daniel?
It's true, Islamophobia is rising, and there's a lot of contentions in being a Muslim. But anyways, man, the point also I wanted to mention is this, right? Is that on top of what you said, like they don't understand that when it goes through an Islamic court, there's different levels of punishments, right? That are applied depending on different evil act. Now, we agree that usually any evil act must be punished in some way, shape, or form, right? And this punishment can be converted. It's literally something that could be converted. This is what the scholars of knowledge, they understand, right? It could be converted into a fine, so it could be converted into whatever, like a jail sentence, right? So yeah, sometimes whatever, man. If you have the choice, I'm just saying, if you have the choice, 100 lashes or 10 years in prison, what would you choose, man? Like, you're gonna try to say, okay, well, maybe 100 lashes, I guess. Maybe we're different, but I'm just saying, like, if you were in this scenario, or if you see someone in this scenario, I think that's what you're gonna think. So, not to say that we're not gonna want to punish the evil act, but I'm just saying there's different options, right? The wisest mans who are the judge and the how do you call this, like in the jury system, they're working in the judicial system.
Allow your sister to be.
They're going to judge the most wise outcome.
I appreciate what you have to say. So I'm stuck in a position here, so I can either look at the madhabs and the scholars, or I can listen to Amin, because there's a little bit of a difference there. And I can do what you want, but it would just mean that I would be groveling at your feet and trusting you, as opposed to looking at Islamic jurisprudence and the madhabs.
No, this is clear.
But brother, I can do that if you want me to. Is that what you want? That I just get on my knees and I say,
look whatever you need to look.
please don't interrupt me.
I thought this was a question. Do you want to have a discussion, man? Come on.
Good evening, gentlemen. Just real quick to break things up. How you doing, Daniel? Hey,
How are you, brother man, from another mother man?
Hey,
Let me just say one thing, Amin. Like, I'm trying my best. You differ in many ways from what I'm reading from the scholars. And I can do one of two things. I can listen to the scholarship and the madhabs and the consensus of the madhabs. I can look at the ijma about the matter, the consensus of scholars, or I can listen to Amin. Obviously, I'm not going to just listen to you. I'm going to look at the scholarship, brother. But why do you prop yourself in ways that are above the ijma?
I'm not.
I think that you...
I'm not.
Yes, you do, brother.
Okay, so do you want me to reply? Okay, so here's the point, right? I literally, look, do your research. You're gonna know whatever you need to know. For sure, man. I encourage you to do this. But what I'm trying to show you is this. The inheritors of the wisdom of the prophet, they're operating as in this world right now, as I'm talking to you. So just one moment, let me finish this, man. So whatever country like Morocco, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Afghanistan, man, usually they have some wise individuals in the judicial court system, right? They're operating, and they go and they look into the Sharia. They're aware of it. They apply it on a daily basis, right? So I think they have the wisdom to apply it. They have the best say to apply it. Now, if I say to you that yes, this is methods they use, they convert punishment into something. It's not, it's like there's degrees of punishments. You need to be aware of this. You need wisdom to understand this. If you can't understand this, brother, what do you want me to say? Don't believe me. Just do research.
Alright. I want to switch up the conversation. I kind of want to ask, is there another brother in the room here? Kit, are you also Muslim? Nah. Well,
You, me?
yeah, you're Muslim.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
Or he actually, like a volunteer, he does work with helping replenish. I believe that he does missionary work. So I would be respectful of him if we could. It's up to you.
Who does ministry work?
Who does
This
it?
man, Khan, he actually does put his faith into practice and helps people.
Who? How?
Yeah, he's different than Amin. That he
I mean, there's more. I mean, there's
No,
more.
I know you do more, brother. No, I'm just here. We're simple guys.
I lost the traveler.
Just the way you said it.
Take it slow. I'm not even gonna ask him a question because it's kind of like a personal question. Just wanted to know how you guys deal with certain things. But you know what? Since you're a nice guy, bro.
He's a good man, and as far as I know, he has a ministry where he's helping.
No, I'm trying to ask me. I like being challenged. Trust me.
I'm sure.
Of course. Put me on the stage.
Let's be creative, man. Come on, Megatron. I know you could outjuice those morons and find an interesting topic.
Okay.
I'm sitting like, I don't know, what put on an axe is gonna, I don't want to be like that. But it's just something that I think about. Something that I was thinking about today. Kind of like how when you're young and you're kind of like growing up in Islam. And, when you're young, because I was young,
Brother, I love you. What is this? I know what you're gonna say.
And, when you get to a point where in maturity where you start to understand more things, you start reading the Quran more, and you finally realize that your prophet did some things you might be uncomfortable with when you first say it.
Okay. Would you be able
His
to say?
Marriage to the Coptic woman, his marriage to the woman in Abar, Aisha. When you guys hear about these three, we don't have to go into specifics.
Yeah, of course.
As a young man, what ran through your mind? Did you actually think, what's going on in your mind? Is this the last message from the one true God? You had to ask yourself that one. If it is the message from the one true
answer the fan.
No, I'm just responding.
Oh, I'm just answering his case. He's trying to make it like dramatic.
Listen, but don't worry, أخي, I'm standing upright. حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. I'm very upright, أخي. So Megatron, just to answer your question. So when I was young, and Amin knows this, and I think anyone who's a Muslim will know this, those topics that you mentioned don't actually get taught at such an early age. Majority of the time it's Quran, beneficial hadith, and things of that nature. The things that you've read and heard is something that people learn about at a later stage. This is just the normal allows you to see things in a different way.
I told P89 told me all the time.
Oh, damn. This nigga know all the apps.
I'm just know that one and this one. She's talking about all the apps.
You know all the apps.
The iPad on 7% wanted to be plugged up. I'm irritated.
No, for sure, it's thing.
I got some chargers. I just need another.
Anita. So I was saying that the patriarchy, it trains up the boys to become men who take their power unapologetically. And the patriarchy have also taught men that they're supposed to quote unquote sow their seeds and that infidelity is also their birthright. So I feel like that a lot of men are not intelligent enough to question the social structures in which we dwell.
It keeps people from denying themselves from food that they desperately need.
I desperately did not need any cheese bagel from McDonald's.
I can't.
And I didn't need the samosa that I had earlier. I didn't need the.
Oh, we all need those.
Yeah, the samosas are so righteous.
I just went gym and went extra hard. And alright, that means I can eat all the things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a wash. So, you know, at the end, you're like, I did that for a wash. Like, there's no net gain. It's just like, man, I did that so I can eat that, whatever. It's so weird. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that mentality so much. Oh, I need to burn off all this other stuff that I ate. Dude, you ate some food. You enjoyed it. Enjoy the food. It's fine. It's okay to enjoy.
Sure.
Yes, but
But
eat the good things. Like if you eat a cookie, okay. Like this is my mentality about all of it. If there's a cookie in the house, if I'm craving a cookie and there's a cookie in the house and that cookie is a crappy cookie, do not eat that cookie because it's not worth eating. At least eat the cookie that's like bringing you joy, right? Like if you're gonna eat it, at least have one that's bringing you joy, not a crappy one. Just keep the good stuff in the house.
And I had samosas.
Are you speaking English? What's up, man?
Samosas. Oh, we talking?
What's up, you? I was asking if you were speaking English.
Oh, I said samosas. You know what a samosa is, right?
No.
Oh, a samosa is like a Nutella.
I knew you were gonna make me have to do it. You can't do it ever. Because you don't even know what a good samosa is. My God. Okay, Kirko. No, wait.
The samosa is in your tummy.
Pretty much, yeah. So samosa is like a fried, oh Lord, it's like a fried pakora that's filled. So it's like,
what?
yes, so I'm going to tell you. Yes. Oh, and now I'm not speaking English. OMFG, people. Okay, so basically you get a dough and you fill it up with some kind of filling, and usually it is potatoes, peas, and spices that have originated in South Asia, and you fill it up and you roll it up, and it's like an egg roll that's shaped like a pyramidal cone, okay? That's for my science people. I know.
Yeah, righteously delicious.
And so when you fry it up, it's yummy and hot and steamy and it's tasty. It's like what?
Is it kind of like lumpia?
I don't know what that is.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
It's a cylinder, and it's usually filled with like veg.
Have that conversation with it. The second part was wild.
Hold on, we gotta hear that. I don't really. What did he say? The second part?
Oh my God, you can't make me play this again. I mean,
I think I'm gonna have to, because I didn't hear. I was so shocked by the first part. I didn't hear the second. Right, guys.
Bro, I saw this clip where I don't even know these guys, Hassan Piker and some other fat guy who looked like he was Syrian, were talking about how Fuentes is, the left is kind of embracing Fuentes if he changes his tune on a couple things. I'm like, what? It's like everybody's trying to get a piece of him now.
Who's trying to change law? Holy shit. I'm sick and tired of these fucking niggers fucking my country up. Oh man, I was so sure you said that.
Dude, I almost had my headphones out too. These guys. I was changing gears and I like paused for a second. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, you're full fucking racist, guys. Like, it's, I'm so proud of us.
Whatever. Like, I don't know which one's which. One's one that's not Pakistani or Punjabi ones, but I know they're different. And I'm like, oh yeah, this one's like sweet.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, and the sweet stuff is like shoot, Emily. What do you call Emily in English? I forget. Anyways, there's like a sweet sauce, and then there's like a.
You know, fucking a bunch of web pages from Google, basically.
You're suggesting that it's like this entertainment tool, right? What Malcolm and I are saying is
Right
like,
now it's
a business tool. Hold on. Let me give you a use case, right? There's many tools I use in my business that cost, as little as $10 a month and as much as,
I'm
hundreds
just
of
gonna
dollars
ask
a
you
month,
this.
right? But some of the ones that bring the most value are
in
the ones that cost me 10 or 20 bucks a month. So when you talk about ChatGPT, right? My business has a $20 subscription. My chief marketing officer is literally a project in ChatGPT. So instead of having to go and hire a like an impossible employee who would be as brilliant as a chief marketing officer and at the same time be an intern marketing grunt that'll just produce copy and everything in between. I get that and so much more. An advanced tech support team, like hundreds for $20 a month.
I'm kind of simpleton here, I guess. Give me an example of how, like in a real world situation where this guy fucking helps you.
So ChatGPT has something called project, right? So I can open a new project and I can load that project with a whole bunch of context and information, right? So I wanted to create a chief marketing officer for my business. So I went in and I gave it all the information about my business, my website, my business case, my profit margins, everything about my business, right? And then I said, hey, I gave it a prompt saying, you are the world's best chief marketing expert. You use all of the knowledge from, a million different best practices when it comes to marketing and customer engagement, right? And now that project, every time I go into that project and ask their question, I'm talking to my chief marketing officer, one of the most brilliant marketing people in the world, because it's an AI that uses marketing information across the entire world and uses best practices. And so I go and say, hey,
What's his name? What's his name?
I called it my business AI.
No, what's his name though? What's his name?
What's my AI CMO's name?
Oh, it's not a real person.
Yeah, it's ChatGPT for $20 a month. But this is the thing.
That's not legit. They don't spit out 100% accurate information.
But here's the thing, Beta. I can go to that project, my AI CMO, and I can say, hey, let's work on a 6-month marketing plan that will 300x our customer base, right? And let's break it down at a high level and then at a lower level, and then let's go and execute and create the content that's going to realize this objective, and I want you to do all of it. And it would take, a team of 5 marketers, 2 months to create that. I get it in 30 minutes. Yes, I get it in fucking 3 minutes.
Jeremy, you're using this to basically, you're using this AI to help you market stuff?
To not only create my business's entire thing and all the way
What's the name of your business?
every single tweet.
What's the name of your business?
Okay,
That is not.
Why not?
You don't have to say that shit, Jeremy. That's cool, bro. No, that's
I wasn't talking to you, though. I was talking to Jeremy.
I know, but we don't need to be exposing
Jeremy
people to,
Sells.
personal.
Yo, I'm an American hero, bro. First off, relax, bro. I'm talking. Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you.
So Jeremy sells sex toys of Puerto Rican women.
That's not good.
Honestly,
Beige, hold on, Beige. You said that's not good. What do you got against Puerto Ricans achieving sexual satisfaction, man?
You realize that the sex toy industry is like $1 billion industry. Who the fuck would negotiate a guy who can give his mom a $3,000 square foot house? If I could do it selling sex toys, I'd do the same thing. Be honest.
Whoa, get off his dick, bro. I'm sure he was just joking about it. Go do it then.
No,
Do I need to retreat?
No, you're fine, bro. You're fine. Just
Yarl, come up here, buddy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yo, you sell sex toys. Do you have like a sex toy shop?
His name correctly, he should be coming up here.
He has like a sex toy shop where he makes them.
So, Beige, I've been in technology, privacy, and cybersecurity for like the last 30 years of my life. That's
Oh, so these niggas are just freaky then. They just talking about something else. Weird. How they would put that on you. Very weird. Very, very weird.
Again, like there's not.
It sounds weird. What's Jeremy complaining about tonight? Oh, he just told us about a ChatGPT prompt on how to market his business. Oh my God, Jeremy, another banger!
Yo, I agree with him.
Well. If it isn't John Killman, huh?
So you guys are American heroes too, or what?
No, I don't know what you mean, man.
What do you mean?
Wait, if we're Canadian, does that count as an American hero?
No.
Oh, no.
So last night, Jeremy accused me of being gay, and in hindsight, I just want to say that when Jeremy was calling me gay last night and I was hitting on him, he was projecting. Jeremy was projecting his own, lustful nature onto me last night.
Music, don't be ignorant.
Okay, simmer down there, Michael.
I have a question for you.
What's up, Christian?
Why is it that? Hold on, I want to ask a question. I'm done. I promise. I'll go back on you. I promise. So, back to what we were talking about earlier, because I think that's a lot more productive than I don't know whatever the hole this went into. I apologize. And with this AI, and how, Deja, I don't know. I'm just trying to answer. I'm just trying to answer the fucking question. Okay, thank you. Yeah, exactly. So in terms of the AI, right, and in terms of stock, Mountain was asking, how does it help, you little fucking heathen, right? And then you responded with probably 5 or 7 reasons why. Now, Mountain, and this is also a question to you, if indeed it does help in a significant sense, and however situation it does, then wouldn't we say that it would be a promising, increasingly more valuable stock based on what I was talking with Mountain earlier, or am I wrong on that, Alcador?
No, I believe that it is, as it's getting refined. But, the rubber, meets the road. A lot of these companies are investing in, and I'm just looking at the speculation, and I'm looking at the indications. And, we're within 1 to 3 years where a lot of these companies are going to have to actually start getting returns on their investment, because it's not just their money. It's people who have invested in this, and so, like I say, it's going to get refined eventually. It'll be all right. It's going to change the world. Maybe not for the better, though, by the way, Christian.
It's going to change the world? Well, what does that world look like, Mountain? When the world changes, what does that world look like, Mountain?
Fucking that voice. Girl,
See, competition, man, and there's so.
Tell us about the New World Mountain.
Keep it to one mic.
Please grow up.
Let's drop this guy. Drop this guy down.
Don't drop me. It's gonna change the world.
I did it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As we know, I don't know. I mean, the only one that I can for sure, like Tina, I'm sure you grew up without cell phones and stuff, and you actually had a childhood where everyone didn't have internet and stuff. It didn't make it necessarily better, but inevitably AI will change the world just like the internet did. But for right now, we're not getting tangible, value. And until we do, there's going to be,
I
there's
think
going to be
I see changes already, Mountain. I mean, kids don't go out and play as much anymore.
Okay, how
many things
ask you to do? Exactly. My niece and nephew don't even go out and play anymore. And I'm honestly being heartbreaking.
Here's the thing, and here's the thing is that I will agree with the analogy you gave the other day about the 2000 phone, right? So look at Netflix, or sorry, not Netflix, it's Netscape. Netscape was the browser that everybody used, right? And so if you just made a bet at that time, it's like, dude, of course Netscape is the way to go, right? Of course the pets.com is right, and these companies were Yahoo even, of course Yahoo. Right, but that was so early on, and here's the place where I start to disagree with you. They weren't giving value, right? They were. There was a reason why they were blowing up, right? And but betting so early on such a new raise, chances are the ones that are leading it now are not going to be around 5 years ago when the real players ended up surfacing, like Alphabet and Meta and all these companies, right? And here's the other part where I agree and disagree is that when you look at OpenAI, right, with regards to its profit, it is not a profitable company. It's losing money hand over fist. But the investors and shareholders are going to be okay with that because of their exponential growth. So it's not that they're not delivering value, but I do agree at one point, these companies that are growing exponentially have to produce profit. And there aren't any, with the exception of the hardware makers today, there are no software makers of AI that are, except for they're making money outside of AI. But I don't think there's many examples where AI is generating profit. I think it's generating loss, but it's also delivering amazing value. Like my devs, they use AI every single day to accelerate their productivity in their code writing. It's not that the AI can write the code for them, but it makes them 10 times more efficient because of the mundane tasks they would normally have to do themselves. Now AI can do that for them.
I agree, man. I mean, honestly, I can't quite put my finger on it, but so about a month ago, I fucking put in I already work. I'm full time. I'm a sprinkler technician. Okay, I've been working for this place for quite a while. We get laid off every winter time, so it's job attached, So for 4 months out of the year, because I'm in Montana, I'm sure you Canadians know, I'm border with you guys, it gets fucking pretty cold, so you can't install sprinklers and you can't do any of that shit. So we get job attached.
You don't do snow removal in the winter? Like a lot of the guys up here will do lawn maintenance and stuff during the summer and then do snow removal.
So honestly, bro, what's fucking weird is, I don't know about you guys, but we are lacking in snow to where a lot of these companies are not even doing snow removal because regardless, Montana, man, since 1997, we haven't had significant snowfall.
That's true. Here too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And also, don't rub it in, you bastards. How dare you? Fucking.
Rub it in.
We get scared, Jeremy, because we rely on the snow that gives our cattle ranchers, because we have more cattle than people, and we're a main cattle producer, we're a main food producer. Our ranchers and farmers rely on the snow, and all of our people, our recreational people like me, we rely on the snowfall to feed our rivers, so it's full, so then you can irrigate whatever, and so if we're not getting the snowfall and the moisture, then they have to buy their hay, they have to buy their feed for their cattle, and then it just makes producing cattle even more expensive. So then they're not getting their, returns on their cattle investments. So more and more cattle ranchers are bowing out of the trade. It's kind of a scary thing. I think it's kind of a conspiracy myself. I really do. A worse word. I think it's cloud seeding and weather manipulation. But you might call me crazy, but we're right above the jet stream, man. It's a really scary thing what we're witnessing. We have not seen significant snowfall since 1997. Some people say,
Sorry, go ahead.
well, my family was almost killed out in the 60s by a terrible blizzard where we used to, every year it was common in Montana where you would get, 4 to 6 feet of snow. And so it's a testament to where my grandparents are still alive. They're literally still alive, and their family, their animals were all killed out in a blizzard in 1966.
Wow.
They had to take their fucking sheep out, and most of them died, and that's how we lost our ranch. Like, I probably wouldn't even be born if the ranch would have survived. So it's kind of because then my family would have never gotten into the grocery business because my grandparents lost their ranch because they lost all their animals, had no choice but to sell their animals in 1966 after losing them. Like, this is the type of winters we used to have. And it's gotten worse and worse. And, you might say it's like, I don't know, human cog.
Trey, you there? Trey.
What's up?
Andrew, can you believe it? Trey fucking recorded Dave saying the N-word the other night.
Again?
Yeah, the other night when he said it the first time, like he was circling around the pond, like, and the pressure was building. Trey, play that shit again for Andrew.
I can't. This moment, I can't. I literally can't.
I don't know.
I have to take my headset out.
They keep saying it multiple times, It's the Dutch ancestry coming
Yesterday, he's like, yeah, I'm a little bit anti-Semitic.
Does it start with an N and end with an R?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean neighbor?
Exactly.
Yeah, neighbor. Yeah.
He kept saying niggardly, like the pressure was building, and then he just fucking let loose.
Dude, I'm writing a paper on polio, and I fucking hate polio. I hate doing research.
What I've heard is that if people take Zins, they don't get polio.
But here's the crazy thing, dude. Polio only affects, like paralytic polio, only affects 0.1% of the population. 75% of people that are exposed to polio are asymptomatic. I did not know that. Which is why it's so bad, because like people are just going out spreading it, and then basically kids get it, and it dates back 3,500 years. Everything's polio. So if you put a couple of Zins in your mouth, Michael, you'd be good, man.
25 got recognition as a legendary languages. Do you know, for example, Marathi language has words. It is a world's 10th language spoken all over the world. Imagine the world is what, 7 billion, 8 billion? So, 10th. Now, what are the above 9th?
Yeah.
Would be like,
Yeah, okay. He was just asking what this relationship between Sanskrit and Hindi and Marathi and Tamil and all of that is. They're all separate languages, right?
language, exactly. You're saying.
Thank you.
I thought that he knows the answer, but he's just.
No, he really doesn't. And the majority of
completely cover up whatever they're responsible for. So, it's interesting though. I feel the same way about Clinton pretty much, and it's interesting though. It's like I've said to people that Bill Clinton is probably, the last president who I felt for America was most united, and he's also one of the most criminal presidents I can imagine that we had.
Oh, that part can't get over this cold.
And I feel the same way about, his wife ultimately. And I think it's interesting that I mentioned you. I didn't.
Let go of the sweater of death and playing.
I didn't like either candidates. I mean, like Joe Biden, I was more angry at the media ultimately for the fact that they were covering up their lack of coverage on the woman who came out with rape allegations against Biden.
Oh yeah.
Which, it was the thing that to me, it's like, yeah, I agree Trump is a person who grabs women by the pussy, specifically, but it's like, I can guarantee this woman who came out with rape allegations, if it was against another Republican or if it was against Trump, then, they would not have been hesitant to cover it.
I'm so tired of hearing, everybody has a damn rape allegation. I mean, even you have an allegation against you about,
Well, and that's the thing. Well, and that's the thing, though. It's to me, I'm not saying that essentially that Biden is a person who raped the woman or anything like that. I'm just saying is that the media, to cover up something like that, does show that there is a bias for them to go after specific individuals, like only people that do not threaten their profits specifically. Which is one of the reasons why they focused on Trump and the rape allegations that were against him, which of course Trump had a record of. He had, at least I think it's well over 25 sexual assault allegations that have been against him. And, it's interesting. Shit.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. كيف حالك حبيبي؟ حبيبي.
I want to go back to
Who moved the room?
I'm about to cancel him.
Go ahead.
I moved the room.
They're definitely gonna say we're gonna give it to you for that.
Alright, shit.
Go do it. I don't even watch it, so it's literally also just.
I did give it for WWE, but now they're putting WWE over in
Who moved the room? Oh, boom, magnificent room of despair, await is near. Oh. That's like the song from Les Miserables. So welcome to Who Boomed the Room.
And it was all about how much you wanted to hate America and how pathetic my country is. And I was giving you reason after reason after reason as to why I think that we not only subsidize your country, It should be our 51st state, but I'm here now.
What country is that?
Compared to Australia, I don't think so.
Well, I'd love to hear all the reasons why you feel that way, Kitty.
No. That's what I'm offering you, a chance to like tell me why.
Well, like to rebuttal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
What part do you actually subsidize?
Hold on. I don't want to piss off Clark Kent. Oh, it's Superman.
Just give me an example.
Oh, I like Clark Kent.
Well, hold on. Let's be clear. The second Superman movie was filmed on the Canadian side of the border. You know that's true, Kitty.
All right. I will play a stuttering boy for you guys, but I'm not going to. Maybe at some point I will. Scotty, do you want to give a reason why you believe in God?
No, I'll skip this for then. And let somebody else go, and then I'll come back in.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Uchiha, good to see you, my brother. Music, I'll kick you if you get weird.
Cool.
Hi.
You what trash you? Yeah?
Weird.
Define what you mean by weird.
Music AI is John Kitover, I think.
Oh, I don't think he gets weird. I think he's cool as shit.
No, he's cool, except when yeah, it's just.
Hello?
Yeah, gotta move you down, bud. Sorry.
You just moved into the man because he's fucking.
I can't do that. I can't do it. It's not. He's not a dude. No. I'm saying I can't handle the whole. You know.
I just want to give my testimony on why Jesus Christ is King and Lord and Savior of mankind. Jesus Christ. I mean, can I just praise God?
Come on, Andrew.
Music is a Zionist.
A Zionist? I like pepperoni on my pizza, Andrew. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm an American, and you put these fake labels on people. You think you're in some higher mighty position to label people. I mean, go get fucked.
Okay.
Well, I think he made a great suggestion.
Go get
Not
fucked.
necessarily great, but it was his.
Right. But music, you haven't met RPG and John Lee yet, have you? You don't know who John Lee is, do you? Have you been streaming John Lee music? You know who that is?
Yeah, I just streamed him this morning on the Uncle Steve show. He gave his testimony about how great Jesus is.
Well, he actually had a pretty amazing testimony, kind of a supernatural one.
Andrew, will you tell me what Zoroastrianism is in your simplest, like if you're telling a 5-year-old?
It's just evil, basically.
It's a Persian religion that's like what the Achaemenid Empire was based on. It's about good versus evil, and like God is represented like by light and fire. Does that help?
I heard you're a mother. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
I've seen this thing yesterday or the day before. I've got a copy of it, and it was the question you just asked me. Somebody was saying it on the radio, and they got this one clip out of it. I think it's the most amazing words ever spoken or ever described ever. I've heard it done. Doesn't matter what religion you are or what colour or creed. The way it was explained was absolutely moving. So Daniel, no doubt I'm going to get angry with you at some point during this debate, and it will come out naturally. So you don't have to try to trust me. We'll get there. So I'm just going to put it in the chat. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if some of you don't want to watch it. If some of you don't want to watch it, or don't want to download the link, I can explain it.
It's a video for what? What is it?
To explain God, the way to explain God from, doesn't matter what religion you are. When I heard it, I had to go back and get it. It really started to piss me off now, so it's going to come out in a minute.
It's going to come out in a minute.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say, brother?
Do you not see Daniel coming off his mic mocking Scotty every fucking time when Scotty said something?
I do. Daniel is a resident troll. He's not. That's kind of hard to take him, too serious because he just kind of disses everybody at various times. So, you know, you kind of just let it slide.
If you can succeed, look, there's certain criteria, like prerequisites in order to participate in a voice conversation, which is like you can speak English, number one, and two, you have
It's great to you. I'll check the link out. I'll check the link out. Let's see you get down. All right. Hold on, Scotty. Don't go nowhere, Scott. Daniel, chill out.
Yeah, so a more productive thing would be me working on my Himothy accent, and I put a link way earlier, Andrew, in the chat. Yeah, no, not of me doing it. But it's to help, like, teach you exactly how to do it. It's so great.
Daniel, you gotta stop. You gotta stop, brother. You gotta stop. We got some reputable folks here. We got Brother Knott here. We got Brother Sully. We got Superman. We got Samuel L. Jackson. We got John Lee. We gotta keep some. You know, we gotta keep it classy. You know what I'm saying?
The word's decorum.
Well, we did.
Well, you know, John Lee was talking about, you know, doing unto your neighbor as you would like done unto yourself. Daniel, you wouldn't like it if Scotty imitated you, would you?
I know I wouldn't. That's why I'm not Scotty.
Still my beating heart. The two of them.
Scotty, why don't you pipe up now, bitch?
Now, is there anybody here that would like to tell me? Let's see, Sam, you missed out, dude. We were having an Israel conversation yesterday.
I'm sure. I really regret missing that. Oh god.
No, you should have been there because there was some support. You know, there was some support for Israel.
So wait, Andrew, who's more of a Zionist, Sam Rosen or John Kitover, who's not even Jewish?
Well, I don't know. Kent, do you support Israel? It'd be good to have Superman in Israel's corner. Mr. Kent, are you there? Kent Clark.
Andrew, would you rather live in Israel or Saudi Arabia?
Israel.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Andrew, is the word Israel, is that just a word for like an Egyptian thing? Like Israel, the God is Ra, God is Andrew?
What would they say if I said Jesus is God in Israel? Open mic, you know, megaphone.
That's fine. There's Christians in Israel.
Okay, good.
Well, we were friends, Zod. That was just a Clark Kent. That was just a...
Are you kidding me, Andrew? They'd ask you to politely leave because you're obnoxious and annoying.
Can you drop the voice thing and just kind of...
I was just trying to think about you in the streets of Jerusalem somewhere preaching Jesus, and everybody's like, can this guy shut up? This is effing annoying.
There's a lot of Christians.
This guy shut up.
Sugar now. Oh, boy, like they. Oh.
That's exactly what you said. Yeah. That was actually good, Sam.
That was really good.
Sam was
Christians, Christians,
He's doing a John Kidd over there.
Here's how the negotiation will go down between the Jews about the Christians praying. This is the cabal. If the Christians keep praying and come in here to tourism, we get more money. And the Jew goes, okay, but they're kind of annoying. But think about the tourist money. And then it's settled, and then the Christians are welcomed with open arms. So that's a little behind the scenes of the Jewish cabal.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Well, if you guys ever want more info from the cabal, I used to go to the cabal on a regular basis. So if you're ever curious what the cabal thinks about stuff, I'm here to help you out.
Actually sounds legit. Music AI, what do you have to say about
When you go to the cabal, do you guys all like go sit in some kind of like Sephira, you know, time machine or something? Yes. How do you guys control reality?
They can't give up all the secrets. No.
Hey, Sam, can you do a Sully impersonation? Impression.
Hey, Rita. No, I didn't say that.
Sully, how did he do, buddy? How did he do? Oh my gosh, that was good. That was good. I like that stuff. That's good. You were gonna give. What's your song?
I've been working on my Himothy. Andrew, have you heard it yet?
Oh yeah, no, do Himothy. Go ahead.
Do it.
Oh, Palestine in it, brother. Palestine, brother. Hey, brother. In it, brother. In it, brother. Hey, brother.
You gotta check out the link. I've been picking up on it. I can't do it right now, but I was working on it. You gotta drop, like, they drop the H.
No, it's Palestine and then isn't it.
Yeah, isn't it?
So a lot of people on this app claim that they learn things on this app. It's my belief that no one learns anything. It's actually just a comedy roast app. But
It's just mind control.
no, it's not mind control. What I'm saying is the amount of information that we can transfer in a sentence in the time allotted is very small. So all I'm trying to say is I've been using AI music on Suno and taking my favorite philosophy and plugging it into Suno and listening to that as my primary programming as opposed to listening to people on Clubhouse because you just absorb people's anxiety and their talk therapy. It's horrible.
But hon, you're still on it. You're still on the app. So how is that? How is it working out for you?
We've pointed that out to him hundreds of times, Kitty. He kind of has there's some kind of block going on.
No. This is I have been listening to music and working all day long. This is my final moment, just like everybody else, to get my talk therapy moment in. Hello? This is weird. I know it's weird, but hello?
Sam, do his best El Normo. Like, I know he's not in the room, but I think he does a great El Normo.
Yeah, do an El Normo, will you, Sam?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't defend Israel. I'm an independent man who defends whatever he thinks is right. But I'm not a partisan or anything like that.
Can you do Alex the Great?
I mean, what do you mean, Andrew? I don't think I can do that voice. I can try to do the voice, but it's not an easy voice to do. And, I'm going to be honest with you.
And now do Daniel Nero.
Hey, hush, puppy. How you doing? Have a major kitty bird today.
Do Amos now. Amos.
I don't know Amos.
You don't know Amos?
Israeli Amos on the kibbutz.
You do some. You gotta do Anders and then Jacob.
Jacob's hard because he has a rat and he has like an accent too, so it's like you gotta do both. Like, I'll do it off mic 1 second. I get Jacob. I'll try Anders. Actually, I haven't heard Anders in a while.
Another way to do Anders, just remember
Really annoying.
Sasha, that is rude. I don't know why you would say something so rude to me.
Oh, you gotta do Mark Grant now.
I mean, I guess it's like it's kind of trivial. It's kind of a trivial point, but you know, he's like slower than that, isn't he? It's like
he doesn't really have. He's kind of
pretty good so far.
Yeah, that was pretty good, but he's kind of neutral. You know, there's not a whole lot. Like it's not like I don't know. It's kind of just
He gets to the point. Yeah, he gets to the point.
No, but there's not a lot of fluctuation. But yeah, it is kind of low. It is kind of
whispery. It's kind of whispery.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's restrained a little bit, right? Yeah. So go ahead and do it again, Sam.
I mean, it is a bit of. I can see there's a. It's hard to Mark. Your voice is hard to do. I'm sorry. I'll work on it, but.
I like how you started.
Give us your Mahdi. It's great. It is. What do you mean? Don't do a good Mahdi impression. You're Asian, so you think
If you just like workshop the sort of Sudanese, British, like inflection, it would be completely indistinguishable.
My favorite impression. Have you heard my Andre the Swiss impression, Andrew? It is great. Oh yes. I went to Mallorca this summer, and I met a Albanian princess there. But she was a man. She's not Dutch Lord, and I said no, I don't want to be involved with that.
Single impression, Daniel. You weren't on stage. It was good.
Hey, put a sock in it. Hey, sugar tits, put a sock in it, man. Why do you have to dance for daddy, huh? But then you gotta do that.
Yeah. There it is. Buster does the best Daniel impression.
Hey, wanna fuck with
It's
me?
always yeah.
Yeah.
My Alex the Great impression. That's my first time doing it. It's actually pretty fun. What do you mean, guys? I don't think it's that hard of an impression. I mean, what is even? People say I'm annoying, but what is actually annoying about the voice? I don't actually understand.
That is the best. That's
Deepak. Do Deepak, Sam.
Yeah, do Deepak. Go ahead.
I mean, some people say I can do a bit of a debug, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. And when you think about it, debug impression, it's got a couple of flavors to it.
That's like somehow doing that is like the most racist thing ever. Because they're not even doing Deepak, but it's like this stereotype of what Deepak.
He did it. He did it there when Deepak was there. Deepak's like, it's getting there, but it needs a bit of work, he says.
That's so good. Oh my gosh, horrible program. Come on up here.
Can you do Sasha, Sam?
I mean, I can do a Sasha impression. But listen, you're right, bitch, and I'm going to put you in a gas chamber if you don't shut the fuck up.
Well, that's like Sasha mixed. That's Sasha mixed with Alex the Great.
I'm a little dirty.
Like you just did, Sam.
I don't. Yeah, you're right. I might have Alex the Great in there. You're right.
I'm destroying the atheists on TikTok. You guys know this?
Who? Destroy the atheist?
I love
I'm
hearing
destroying the atheists on TikTok.
Oh, that's Matt Adams. Well done.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well done. Speaking of that, Sam, do Tom Rabbit.
I haven't heard Tom Rabbit in I don't remember what he sounds like.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's on YouTube. It's playing on YouTube.
What about Sam? He has a very characteristic and distinctive voice.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Mark.
this atheist, I mean, it's proven wrong.
He's gonna sound drunk the whole time.
Yeah, you're just gonna put in more of the us.
The Bible is a scientific fallacy when you actually talk to physicists, and I have PhDs, so you know about that. I'm right about that.
You almost went Deepak there a little bit. Mark, now just since Paulia's not here, or Sasha's not here, I have to be the spirit of Sasha. So you said he has a very distinctive voice. Shouldn't it just be distinct?
No, I think they're both valid.
Andrew, can I ask you a question? Can you tell us the difference between a fact and an opinion? Thank you.
Hey, hold on. Spell the word ask and then pronounce it.
Sorry, I meant to say ask. Can you tell us the difference between a fact and an opinion, Andrew?
Well, an opinion may not be actually reflecting reality, but it can be. A fact is supposed to be reflective of reality. That's the difference.
Who here agrees with Andrew's description of opinion versus fact?
I was trying to clap, but it didn't let me do the clap thingy. Oh. Clap.
So,
Hey, kitty, clap your titties together. Get those puppies out. Clap them together.
Your story puppies are out, Daniel. Sure thing. Thank you, Buster.
versus his voice is very distinct grammatically. Okay. All right.
Andrew, why did you not ask me to do an impression of me? I don't understand what. I thought you ain't gonna read out and bring me up in this conversation.
So wait, Andrew, is the difference
You know what?
between
Mark, see, this is why you don't challenge Mark, because he's a gangster.
Andrew?
He's in part of the Jewish cabal for a reason.
Andrew, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice.
I want to hear Sam do his impression of you, because I think you speak very well.
Sam, or Andrew, I'm just asking. You know, isn't the subjective reality just everybody's opinion, and you know, the objective material world is the facts, and so everybody who uses all these words and subjective opinion projections, they're really just it's communication, but it's not real.
That's how Andrew does talk in terms of vocabulary. Thank you for that. But when you say things, music, if what you say reflects reality, you know, I think then that's like, you know, I mean, if you say something about reality, and it's like, you know, it reflects that, then you're saying something that's objectively true.
I know, but if you say that Jesus Christ was the manifestation of God and saved mankind, and he's coming back, and there's going to be a nuclear apocalypse, and it's all in the book of Revelation, people might say you're delusional and schizophrenic.
Well, they might say, but I think they probably have more, you know, credibility. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Well, when I talk to a Muslim on this app and I ask them, what's the difference between a fact and an opinion? And they tell me that the fact is absolutely a fact, and their opinion is just not they don't even have opinions. Everything they say is a fact.
Sounds like Aleister Crowley on crack. Like just
they tell you that a fact is absolutely a fact. That's brilliant music. That is something a Muslim might say. Horrible, what's on your mind today, buddy? And why is your mic muffled like usual? And what is that jargon in your profile?
My LLM, horrible LLM.
Okay.
If you guys cared enough, you would understand. I've been doing literal replays. I started coding everything from the ground up.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, usually I would like
Horrible
5
paid
years
me
ago.
money because he lost a bet to me in trivia. Andrew, do you know about that?
He paid you?
Yeah, but I won in math.
Did he actually?
We did a bet on general trivia, and I cleaned his clocks. It was like 10 to 4. What's the final score? Yeah, he did pay me.
That's unusually honorable for a clubhouse person.
Yeah, I paid him.
Very
I paid him
nice.
in session. And yes.
You know what? Never mind the fact that he said CM died. No, he already explained that. It's all good.
We already ruled that he was wholly innocent and that you were in fact the guilty one.
That's
For not taking him more seriously.
That's true.
Thank you.
That's true. Horrible, you've been exaggerating, but don't ever make fun of my giggle again. Horrible. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I've got a question for the Christians in the room, if I may. If the Bible is so fantastic and so accurate, so true, I mean, why don't you ever even spend time reading it on this app if it's just the greatest thing ever?
Well, because music, I don't know if you ever thought about it, but we do. But part of the problem is that people already know what it often says. It's just disagreeing over it. So they're talking about the concept rather than actually reading it to each other, if that makes sense.
But I mean, to play devil's advocate, we could read the Bible more. But we tried. We could, in fact, have more biblical passages.
Why is it letting me clap for Andrew? Damn it.
Mario.
Yes.
It won't make any sound if you do it on somebody else. You do it on yourself, it'll make sound. Mario, I don't know if you can clap for yourself though, but
Okay.
Mario mixed with Alex the Great, Sam.
It's a me, Mario. What do you mean, Peach? Princess, wah, 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 Princess Peach.
Here we go.
Let's go. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, wait, Kitty, were you saying that Sam does an impression of me?
I really want to hear it, Sam. Please, Sam.
Wait, okay, yeah, I don't know.
Get ready, Converse, get ready.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sam.
Didn't know Sam could do that.
You can, go ahead, Sam.
Hold on. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you think everything exploded from nothing, and then nothing exploded into everything, and then life, and now we have libraries. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Slow it down and make it more like precise and direct and have it.
It's got to be a little slower. But I did that last part was actually pretty good. When you're like, yeah, that makes sense. That was actually pretty good.
There you go. Yes.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I say that all the time, don't I?
No,
that all the time. That makes sense.
So it's like low and rumbly. It's like.
Yeah. Okay. Now you got.
That's just.
Oh, confuse it with Daniel.
Now you got to do. Go ahead and do.
Just work on it, Sam. You gotta practice. It's about practice.
You
I'm talking about practice right now.
You gotta do Caleb.
Oh, Caleb. That's interesting. Yeah. Some voices are harder than other voices. They're kind of nondescript, you know.
That's the thing.
Hey, Caleb. What is Caleb?
There's not a lot. There's not a lot.
He's like. Yeah, it's hard to do Caleb.
Yeah. Wait, are you saying Caleb or Caleb?
Both of them.
Rabbi Caleb.
What do you mean, Caleb Jackson?
Yeah, Caleb Jackson. Yeah.
Can you mix that?
Ooh, somebody do Rob. Can somebody do Rob's impression?
That's kind of hard.
Alright, so mix that is like. What do you mean?
Got it.
I
Right.
can hear it in my fucking head. I
could definitely hear him in that.
Right. Right.
Self-wonderment. Say something about your Peter pocket or whatever you said.
Hey, your little hey sugar tits here. I'm gonna take my cannoli and put it inside of your gorgonzola wrap, if you know what I mean.
The Dark Knight.
You're instantly dirty.
Hey, it's me, Bad
Yeah, that's Daniel.
Daniel, can you
You're
talk?
insane. You're absolutely insane. I can't do Musette. I can hear it though. I feel like I could do Musette if I practice, whereas I don't think I can do some of these voices.
Can you do an Andrew?
You can do it.
Hey, Bubba, welcome to the stage. Hey, KKK Lover 666. What do you think about this?
Well, we've done Andrew's impression before you've included the fish. Like, what the fish?
Love the fish. Love the fish.
Gotta do Sully again. Do Sully. Do Sully one more time.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you want to hear Sasha?
What's Rob's speaker sound like? Rob's speaker is like.
Sasha is like.
Very British, very matter-of-factly, and angry.
No, angry.
He's South African.
You know what Sasha is? No, Sam. Just to do Sasha, you need to think about those guys that have been smoking a long time and they have that little thing in their neck, and then they,
I guess not. Why that? I Sasha is pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit out of the great.
I smoke 30 packs a day.
I think I can do Sasha. My name is Sasha. I can do it. Come on, it's so Sasha.
Rob figures with more anger.
Can you do Kitty, Sam? Sam, can you do Kitty?
No. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, I can try. I mean, if I just get my titties out here right now, I can probably do a voice. I try to get my. I mean, I'll do most of my titties. Do most of the talking, but I can do. I can talk my.
Sound that Southern. I do not sound that Southern.
Good Rob speakers.
Yeehaw. Does anyone have like a stock phrase that he uses a lot?
Who makes it?
No, Rob.
Rob. Yeah, like.
Yeah, you gotta get more English and more angry. So listen, Kitty,
But he's
the problem with Jesus is this.
South
Well, it's
African.
not, it might be South African, but okay, I can't do South.
Because it has more of a like, it's like almost like Australia, but it's not Australian. And
Yeah. But it's angry. So let me tell you exactly what I'm going to explain to you, Kitty. The reason with your God is like that.
If I wanted your opinion, I would give it to you. Something like that.
There you go, Andrew.
and it's more like people like a Kiwi, like, if I wanted your opinion, I no, that's too Kiwi now.
Want your opinion, then I'd ask another Muslim.
Or you know Gavin,
No, that's not gonna. That's
Shut your mouth,
No, that's not gonna work.
Gavin is the best. Nobody makes fun of
Shut your
Gavin.
mouth, you filthy atheist.
Shut your mouth.
Shut
The debate was actually really good because there was a time, it was in the Q&A time. There were some people talking. He's like,
And Cora.
he's like,
He
yeah,
goes,
he's like,
shut up, woman.
yeah, he's like, what?
It's like, what?
Why don't you just shut your mouth? What?
Who are we telling to shut up? I don't know why we always tell each other to shut up.
When we get Alex in here, you talk.
I never knew it was so well.
That is like probably it's surprisingly, because I actually thought that was going to be really hard, but you actually nailed it. Like, it was like,
I mean, it's
Crimson
more of a state of mind.
Crimsonite's more like quiet and creepy.
Yeah, Crimsonite's going to Crimsonite's going to be like, and
I am creepy, and I speak in a slow voice, and
all love Crimsonite, by the way.
yeah.
Come on, pop-up shop. You're going to want to do pop-up shop. You're going to want to talk. Actually, you're going to want to talk. You're not only going to want to imitate pop-up shop, but you also want to talk to him as though you are Alex the Great, because he's. What's up?
Hey man, I just went through something before we start the question. I want to ask a quick question.
You could be an auctioneer, just so you know, but go ahead.
Hey brother, I was in a room and it's like I noticed I was in a room with different people when I was in the room earlier on today, but they wasn't as ignorant. So with this being said, I asked a question on with Jesus Christ, with the Almighty and the Father. I asked, do they believe in Jesus Christ? And they said yes. I said, do you believe Jesus Christ have a father? They said no. And I said, oh my gosh, but it's not done. I said, okay, you don't believe Jesus Christ has a father. So I said, when he said, God, Father, you have forsaken me, who was he talking to? They said, that's in my book. I said, okay, cool. But I didn't ask again a question. I said, but it is confirmed that you believe in Jesus Christ. So I said, wow, how can you believe in Jesus Christ and don't believe that he has a father? That means you do not believe in the Bible. They said, yes, we do not believe in the Bible. So I said, okay, now, how can you believe in Jesus Christ and you do not believe in the Bible? You do not even believe that he has a father. How can you believe in Jesus Christ?
That's a great question.
What kind of God do you have now? Who's your God? Because you believe in Jesus Christ. So obviously you don't believe in the Father that created him. So now you must have a God that you believe in. Who is this? Who's your God?
You were talking to Muslims?
I guess so.
Muslims will just tell you that Allah revealed who Jesus really is.
Right.
Yeah. And that the first century source documents of the Bible aren't actually reflecting who Jesus is. That's basically what they'll say. They'll say that the documents at the time did, but they've been corrupted since then. So
Jesus.
And they have the actual revealed word.
But what happened is that these people don't understand that Jesus was the only one that was a divine being, where he was born through the Virgin Mary. And I try to get it detailed down to that context. And you know what the question is? I'm surprised because based on what they tell me, is like you would think they would disagree on that. They agree. Yes, we believe that he was born through the Virgin Mary.
Did you ever see the movie The Virgin Mary?
A non-southern way that I know how.
Did you ever see the 1950s movie called The Virgin Mary?
I don't know what's going on right now, but
Hello?
Hey, listen, Sam's gonna do a freshman of you in the future, Pops, that's gonna knock it out the park.
Papa, you got to keep in mind that Muhammad split the moon in half, according to that.
Donkeys fly.
Well, but you understand that, Papa? So they do believe in miracles. They believe that Muhammad flew the horse to the moon and split it in half.
Isn't splitting a moon in half just saying you're having sex with a vagina? Alex, that is here.
So let me ask you this, and then watch this though. Did Muhammad ever sin?
Well, they think that Jesus was sinless, and they say Muhammad. I think they say he's. Do they say he's sinless, Sam?
I think didn't Muhammad marry like a 16-year-old underage girl?
Well, we don't want to talk about that. But
oh yeah, let's get that's why I'm asking that. That's why
they say sinless.
Let's stay on topic here. Get back to the Bible. Get back to God's word.
See, what people don't accept that. It's sad that we have to get into detail that Jesus was perfect. Jesus was perfect.
It's my understanding that they think that Muhammad is like the perfect man to be like model your life after.
Oh, that's-
I don't know if that means that they think he's sinless. It just means that he's like the best one yet.
How can he be best if we don't know if he's sinless or anything? We have to know these things because Jesus was perfect.
Yeah.
Jesus was perfect down to the fact that he didn't have a physical father. His father's in heaven. He's perfect in all forms that no man can be. He's perfect in flesh and in spirit. Man can't be perfect. God said be perfect. God said be perfect.
Isn't that just like your opinion or something? Pop-up shop?
Opinion? I don't know what opinion means. I'm talking facts.
Exactly! Most people don't know what opinion means!
I question all these other religions, and that's why I don't. And I have to really like apologize to the Christianities, even though I argue with them. I think I need to argue with the Jews, the Muslims, and not the Jews. I need to argue with the Muslims and what other religion don't believe that Jesus had a father. Because there's no way.
The Hindus! The Buddhists!
Christianity. Like Christianity.
No. See, Christianity, Christianity believe that Jesus is God.
Right.
Some of them. That's the reason I said it like that.
Right.
Christianity, because at the end of the day, they follow Christ.
Right.
The Catholics do not believe that Jesus is God.
Right.
The Catholics is the Son.
Right.
Sometimes when I sit there arguing with me and whatnot, sometimes I'll argue with.
Right.
Like, first of all, anything. Because at the end of the day, I'm not arguing about the Jews, even though Jesus was a Jew.
Right.
A Christian, why you didn't become a Catholic? As far as that.
In substance, where Daniel would have yelled at me if I talked like you right now.
Did you guys like my Zed impersonation there? I just kept saying right.
But notwithstanding, hey, pop-up shop. My question is what part in Christianity, especially Catholicism, would you say that when it says in the scripture, I and the Father are one?
Right.
For Thomas.
You said, I am the Father and one. Are you trying to call Jesus the Father as well?
No, what I'm saying is that God came here in flesh form, in human form, to forgive all of mankind of all sin.
No, I understand that. What I'm asking you is this. Are you saying that Jesus and the Father is the same person? No. Regardless, no, forget that person. In the scripture, right? When Jesus said that me and the Father is one, right? And he called us up God, correct? Jesus still never said that he is the Father.
No, he's the Son of God.
Exactly, he's the Son of God. So when he still correlate himself being the Father and God in one, he's basically still saying that in the spirit he's one with the Father. He's one with the Father. It's just that
Jesus is God.
So in the body, you understand? And if
Jesus was obviously God. They don't talk about enemy.
So that's why I keep asking you these questions. You use these scriptures, right? And I agree with them, and then I come back to ask you a question, and then I understand what is the correlation, because I asked you, is Jesus and the Father the same person? You said no. Is Jesus the Father? You said no. So what Jesus said when he said, oh, he's the Father and God is one? No, I'm not overcomplicating it. I'm not overcomplicating it. I'm saying it correctly.
All right, hold on.
I know Andrew's not going to be very privy on this because he's.
There's too many of you like talking at the same time. I'm trying to get Raid in for a second. Raid, if you're there.
You're going to mute me, but I'm a Trinitarian, so I'll talk to you anytime.
Kitty, I muted everybody. Raid, are you there? Raid, Cuck for Thomas. Lajubu, are you there?
Yeah, wait, Pop. I take being muted as a compliment. It means you're right. I'm here.
You said muted as being a compliment?
We've got
Andrew muted me.
Whenever you can answer if Jesus is the Father, then you'll be right.
Man, that'll be a whole discussion, and we're probably not going to get to have it. So in respect to Andrew, I'm going to mute up.
But you just said Jesus is not the Father, so what conversation can we have? Hello? I think you're slow.
I mean, if Sully wants to talk and pop up shop for a second, I would be interested in that.
My bad for disrespecting your brother. My bad.
Why are you saying that to me? No?
Oh, because I think Sully, you would be able to cut right to the core, or whatever the disagreement is. You do some surgery.
Oh, I don't know. He's just like a Unitarian.
I'm not sure. Pop up is he's an unusual cat, but he's interesting. Pop up, you think Jesus is the Father?
Is that what your deal is?
No, that's not what I agree on. I've been in rooms with you. You know that I don't think Jesus is the
Yeah, I
Father.
wouldn't think you would, but what
And I don't either. That's why I said he's the Son of God.
Yeah, I know you're the Son of God, but then you're trying to correlate something else as if, like, what are you trying to say?
Calm down, brother. Calm down.
Oh, no, calm down. You don't got to you don't have to drag it out when you say calm down.
Okay,
You say
no,
it once.
I'm going to go through and ask Sully. I'm going to ask Sully a question. Okay, hey, Sully.
No,
You're wrong. Andrew, help.
Pop-up shop, are you just denying let Sully say something. Let Sully say
Yeah, Sully,
something.
can you please give a, just the definition of what Trinitarians believe and what Unitarians believe, and maybe then he can get asking answered.
Do you not know that? Pop-up shop.
But every time I try to explain, I get muted, man. So, like, I think that you can do it.
Go ahead, so he talked because she answered my question already. So go ahead, let me hear what you're saying.
I'm just asking you if you are just denying the Trinity, right? You're just saying, like, you know, there's one God, there's not a Trinity, the Son of God is not God, right? That's what you're saying, right?
I am saying that Jesus is just the Son. He has a Father. We agree on that. She agreed that Jesus never claimed to be the Father. So I don't know what conversation we can have after that. That's the problem with people. If you believe that Jesus is the Father,
he's perfect.
Yes, he's perfect. You said yes, he's perfect, but we're not gonna get derailed from everything else that we can say. Is Jesus the Father? You answered no. I asked you. And I asked, did Jesus ever claim to be the Father?
Right.
Is Jesus and the Father the same person? You said no. So I asked.
Where's the question?
No.
Hello? Andrew, can we get to a fucking point, Andrew?
No, what happened was that, what I said is that Christians, what happened is that I just said some Christians believe that Jesus is the Father. They believe that Jesus is the Father. You understand me? That's what I said. That's the whole argument.
Not Trinitarian.
Jesus Christ.
Whether if it's Trinitarians or whatever Tarians, I'm none of those Tarians. You understand?
Hello?
No, I understand what he's asking now. I get that.
No, you don't, kitty.
Hello?
You said there's some people are yapping on the same time.
Pop-up shop's the problem, not the yappers.
Well, he needs to be the fucking focus of.
No, I'm not the problem. Yes, you are the problem. Yes, you are. How am I the problem when I don't believe that Jesus is the Father? You just fucking gibberish, bro. You fucking just blabber. No, I'm not gibbering. I'm not gibbering. I said that Jesus is not the Father, and he has a Father, right? Okay, other things was that before the gibbering starts again, because I'm going to continue. All I'm saying is that some Christians believe that Jesus is the Father, and you're telling me, no, Trinitarians don't know the whatever. I don't care who they are. I'm not religious. I'm Christians. So at the end of the day, we're shut up. Tell me to shut up. No. You know what I'm talking about. You're telling me that some Christians don't believe that Jesus is the Father?
There's like these heretical sect of modalists who think that. It's like, I have never even met anyone who thinks that.
All right, Sully, do you believe that Jesus has a Father?
Andrew asked me to send into Andrew's room. He wanted me to talk to this guy.
He's been doing this all day. This pop-up shop guy has literally been doing
No, I know. I heard him in the other room. He's just like in that case. But like, what is your actual position on anything, sir? Like, what's your?
My view? That I'm Israelite? And that I believe that Jesus is the Son of God. So basically, right? When you believe that Jesus is the Son of God, it's like you can't
God.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, all right. So let me ask you a question. Let me relax. Hold on.
No, wait.
Who is your God? Where is your God from?
Slow down, bro.
You gotta slow down.
The Nigerians, the Africans, or people who were athletes. And then you have like a very small amount of like Black Americans that were there, but our school was not very diverse at all. And the Black Americans, like we were all
Oh fuck yeah.
Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10 not 11, 10 not 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10 not 11, 10 not 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10 not 11, 10 not 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10 not 11, 10 not 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go.
itself always. Toward the building of the Temple of Adonai, and in its earlier stages there are needs. Mine is the substance of all that cometh into manifestation through the thought or word or action of any of mine instruments. Never shall they who remain deluded by the illusion of separateness become clear channels for the outpouring of my will, until all the follies of thine and mine are cleared out by the irresistible downpouring of my power. In the numeration of goof, canst thou see the spiraling light power? Working through the mouth of the eternal, when lightning flashes, thunder roars, and thunder hath been from time
Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10 not 11, 10 not 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10 not 11, 10 not 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go.
This guy doesn't really get.
For some reason, when I talk to musicians, it's all yeah, by the way. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9. Hold for 10 seconds. Let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds.
itself always. Toward the building of the Temple of Adonai, and in its earliest stages there are needs which do not continue throughout the building process, yet men mistake the scaffolding for the building itself, and thus pay idolatrous reverence to old rules, which have no longer any useful purpose. Watch therefore, O ye who would rule, as the Lord ruleth, lest ye usurp the rights of the Lord, his and his alone is the temple, and ye who are concerned with the building, axe not its owners. Not thine, but mine is the work. Not thine, but mine is the temple. For me and me only is it planned and built, and mine are the ordinances established. For thy guidance in the service of the light. For truly is Kever in Malcolm, and in Kever I dwell solitary, without a second.
Someone say Lombard bike path?
The great work directeth itself always toward the building of the Temple of Adonai, and in its earliest stages there are needs which do not continue throughout the building process, yet men mistake the scaffolding for the building itself, and thus pay idolatrous